much trauma, but try search inside my love. Carried the winds, drowned out the rain. It all makes sense after the pain. Will color me blue, then tickle me pink. 'Cause who knew that at the brink of the end, life would begin again. I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul. On the road, I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul. On the road.
Alright, if you actually take the time to read this, you will know that y'all can't come for me. And if you ever take the time to sit down with me, you will know you ain't gonna get shit. So that's all there is to it. Let's begin. God dang it. I'm so damn broke. Where the hell's my opening?
Green light, let's get it. I'm the freak, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just winning. I'm a fan. 10.
Wait a minute. Sorry. I'm not sure if y'all heard me before, but let me try that again. Yeah. I'm still looking deranged. I'm still kind of off from what happened last week. I'm kind of disgusted with this damn country, and I'm pretty sure quite a few people agree with me. Tell me you don't like me without telling me you don't like me, okay? Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. But anyways, I'm gonna look a little like this for at least the rest of this month. Maybe my eyes will get back to normal and my goddamn temperature will go back up, because I'm just frozen right now. God dang it, that's why I'm looking dark all up here in the middle part of my face. But anyways, yeah, I'm still traumatized, so sorry. But as usual, let me go ahead and say this.
Hi! Hello, motherfucker.
And
Hello.
And as always, I would like to thank y'all for coming up here and watching me and stuff and being with me, because, without y'all, I would have nothing. So, yeah, let me give you a big old smooch right there. Mwah, there you go. Let me get my little brand going, because, sometimes it gets a little boring just hearing somebody reading. And I got, before. I got, copyright struck, or whatever the hell you want to call that. So let me just go ahead and use some copyright free shit. Y'all ain't getting me this damn time. Ha ha. But anyways, yeah, so let's go check this first story out. As per my homeboy John, I'm gonna hit y'all with some tea first. I really don't give a shit, but y'all might be interested in this shit. I just thought it was dumb as hell, but that's neither here nor there. So let's check this one out.
And then the smoke got me.
Tia Mowry finally reveals the reason behind her divorce from Corey Hardwick. I really didn't give a shit. It sounded like she just was having a moment and she done fucked up, but let's see what the hell she got to say. Though Tia Mowry and Corey Hardwick's divorce may have been smart and amicable, not much is known about what led to their split in the first place until now. Yeah, good on you. I really didn't give a shit. I just was like, some people just can't be happy. As my mother said, some people just love chaos. So, yeah. The longtime actress shed light on it in an upcoming episode of her new reality show, Tia Mowry, My Next Act. In it, she spends some time with her former sister co-star Jackée Harry, where they reflected on Maury's divorce and revealed her income and ability to get steady work in the industry, as opposed to her ex-husband and fellow actor Corey Hardwick, as one of the reasons that led to her marriage dissolvement. So you felt bigger than him? That's some shallow shit, personally. I'm just like, shit, be humble, motherfucker. Be humble. Like Kendrick Lamar said, don't copy strike me. Shit, I ain't got no money, damn it. Anyways, for context, damn it, goddamn commercials. If y'all going to Macy's, there you go. Shit. I don't go to Macy's. I ain't got Macy's money right now. Shit. For context, Maury and Hardwick announced their split back in October 2022. Their divorce was finalized amicably in April 2023, and while the aftermath seemed peaceful to outsiders, the two finally shed a little more light as to what played a role in the divorce in the first place. Now look at his ass. He's shining and your ass is just looking silly. I'm sorry. I'm just not a huge stan of anybody, and I feel like that was a really shallow move, okay? Don't get married to somebody if you don't plan to be with that motherfucker for life. Shit, it fucks up, okay? Yeah, so you divorce. But don't sit your ass up there and say, well, I got more money and I'm doing more than him, so I'm just gonna divorce his ass. You should have known that shit before you got married. Just like I got some people in my life talking about, I got married to him. I'm like, so why you divorcing? Because he's stupid. You should have known he was stupid before you got married. That's all I got to say. You accepted his stupidness, and now you don't know what. God dang it, y'all need to start. I'm sick of these damn 1-year marriages, okay? Can you spend some time with motherfuckers and actually figure out who the hell they are before you go and shack up with them? And then all of a sudden, a year or so later, you done divorced their ass because you didn't realize who the hell they were? Okay, yes, divorces happen. But a lot of these divorces nowadays are because motherfuckers ain't even taking the time to get to know people. They just met the motherfucker and they done got married. What the fuck? And then here come the baby and here come the breakup. God dang, some of y'all don't even make it to the damn altar before y'all done broke the hell up. God dang it. Take time. Get to know each other. Become friends. Don't be in a rush to get married because you just feel like you getting old. If you get married, I'm not gonna say there's something wrong with quick marriages. Some people just meet their soulmate and they know and it works, and I love that. But some of y'all motherfuckers just be in it for the damn dream and don't realize that a marriage is work, and then you done divorced the motherfucker less than a week later. That's my issue. That's what get on my nerves. When y'all motherfuckers get divorced for stupid ass reasons. If y'all don't get along, then that's a reason. Just because this motherfucker ain't making more than you gonna divorce him. Alright. Talk about stuck up. God dang it. Anyways, she said, I didn't know from the other side, if I might say, somebody else was dissatisfied because they weren't working, Harry said. As Maury tearfully agreed. If one partner makes more money or is more successful, it's a gap that is so hard and it can't work out. Well, you should have known that shit before y'all got married, god dang it. He was the flavor of the month and you just picked his ass up and didn't realize he didn't have staying power. That is not his fault. That is your fault when you made that decision to continue the relationship and didn't realize this shit, okay? Y'all done had children. You done involved a whole nother life in this decision and your ass gonna end this because of that. Did you talk to him? Did you have an intervention? Did you maybe, since everybody's monetizing shit, why didn't you go ahead and put this shit on live? God dang it. I didn't care for this divorce in the first place, and at this point, I'm not caring for it even more. Let's see here now. If one partner makes more money, is more... Yeah, that's what they say. Don't get married to someone of unequal yoke. If you can't handle that shit, if you ain't got the damn fortitude for it, your ass should have never got married, and that's your damn fault. And you fucked up his... The man seems to have still been in love with you, personally. I felt so bad for him. I still feel bad for him, but he's doing better now. Thanks to Tyler Perry, of all people. Anyways... Harry, is it Jackée Harry? I don't know. I never said her last name. Seriously. I couldn't take it seriously. Anyways, Harry also went on to tell Maury she didn't dislike Hardwick. She made it clear she was on former fictional daughter's side no matter what. Later in their conversation, the Twitch's star divulged the difficulty she's having at the realization that she can't have it all at once as it relates to her love life. If you didn't figure that shit out by now, I don't know what to tell you. All of us have pretty much figured that shit out once we've gotten out of at least college, motherfucker. God dang it. You thought you could have it all? Just cause your ass is successful don't mean you can have it all in all areas. God damn. You know what? I feel even sorrier for Mr. Hardy. Oh Lord. Anyways, acknowledging that some things Harry told her years ago, Maury then revealed her biggest fear as she navigates new dating territory, not being able to handle the demands of being present as a mom and an artist while being present as a romantic partner. Working, being a mother, and just putting a lot of effort into dating right now is a lot to juggle and balance. And I can't help but wonder if I'm repeating the mistakes in marriage now. Yeah, you are. I can see it already because your damn priorities are fucked up. Let's see here now. Not being handled the demands. Well, it's good that you said mom, but what the hell do you mean you can't handle the demands? That's the first one you should be able to handle is the demands as a mom. Fuck being an artist and fuck being a romantic partner. You still got children that are depending on you. If you don't get your selfish ass out your own way, ooh, you get on my nerves. Anyways, as previously reported by The Root, Maury has been transparent about the issues she's been facing in her dating life, but she remains hopeful that she'll find her eventual Prince Harry soon. Prince Harry ain't found his Prince Harry. What the hell you talking about? Meghan ain't found her Prince Harry. Shit, Prince Harry's still looking for Prince Harry. Something wrong with y'all motherfuckers looking for a fairy tale. Apparently somebody forgot to tell you that shit don't work no more. I got that message a long time ago. Shit, my mom lasted, 5 years old before she told me Santa Claus didn't exist, and then she personally bastardized, in my opinion. That motherfucker apparently had jet fuel on his ankles. My mom liked to fuck with people psychologically. I feel like I kind of was one of her pet projects. She used to be sitting up there goes. She had me believe the back of the earring was a little man at one point. Yes, that's a fish flying in front of me. But anyways. The woman told me that Santa Claus had been there, and there he goes. I didn't see him. She said he moved that fast. I'm trying to figure out how the hell you that big and you that damn fast. You see how you fuck up a child's head? I'm just saying. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I got you in here with the tea. Let's go check out the damn fuckery. I'm not trying to rhyme and I'm not trying to rap. Seriously, I'm not. That shit just happened, okay? God damn. Whoo, Lord. Let me unwind. Give me a second. Here we go.
It's me and the fam. It's me and the fam. It's me and the fam. It's me and the. It's me and the fam. Yeah. It's me and the fam. See my love, say that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's gon' for hours and hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
Alright, god dang it, here we go. Here's the fuckery. Racism. Black residents accuse Alabama of intentionally flooding town. I believe it because they used to do that shit in Lake Charles, okay? All of a sudden, the black area had no problem. No, not all of a sudden, but for the longest, we had no problem when it was flooding and shit. We, the south side, or as we used to really say, the white side, they flooded, okay? Because they were kind of shaped almost like a bowl. All of a sudden, the infrastructure changed, and now we getting flooded. So you tell me. Do you believe it or don't you? Anyways, racism, black residents, yeah, like I said, this was reported on the A, so 2 days ago. I believe it. Look at this shit here. Y'all ain't got no ditches? What the hell? Residents in Shiloh, a predominantly black community in southeastern Alabama, are accusing the state of intentionally flooding their town through a highway expansion project per the Atlanta Black Star. One of these days, I'm going to sit my ass down and check out Atlanta Black Star. Because these motherfuckers is in Michigan. They are everywhere but goddamn Atlanta. Anyway, Shiloh has faced constant flooding since 2018 when the state began to expand US 84 from 2 lanes to 4. Residents believe the Alabama Department of Transportation discriminated against them because of how they designed the highway drainage system. I believe it. All of the drains from the new stretch of high empty out near homes in the predominantly black community, while white-owned farmland nearby avoided any runoff. How does that work? The first thing that's probably going to have runoff is the farms. The hell is wrong with y'all? Anyways, This is racism. There's no other way around it, resident Timothy Williams said, and they don't even want to correct the problem. The constant flooding has led to septic tank overflows and an influx of snakes, rats, and mosquitoes. That is disgusting and that is gross. Residents are also struggling to keep up with rising homeowners insurance due to the flooding, and many homes have gone unrepaired. You already know this is a setup. They setting this shit up so once y'all motherfuckers can't afford shit anymore, they come in with the okey doke and give you a really shitty ass offer, but you ain't got no choice, so you gotta take it, and they get your land, fix that whole shit up, and then double it. That's a flip. That's a goddamn flip, damn it. Y'all motherfuckers get on my nerves with this shit. Anyways, the constant flooding has led to, I said that. Residents are also, I said that. Homes are sinking, houses are cracking, Williams said. Black residents in Shiloh filed a civil rights complaint with the federal government 2 years ago, alleging discrimination. Federal officials recently announced the conclusion of their investigation into the situation. A settlement was reached with the Alabama Department of Transportation to make drainage system to curb flooding. Why does the federal government have to force you to do that shit? Wouldn't it have been common knowledge if you were any kind of human being to make sure that everybody was taken care of, especially with the fucking climate change we went through and about to go through again? God dang it, I'm telling you, I'm trying to move to fucking Canada. And before I forget, y'all, this is completely left field, but this next 2 Wednesdays, I will not be on at 6:30. I will be on at probably 7:15 or 7:30 because I have doctor appointments, and unfortunately, I care about them more than I do y'all. I'm really serious. I gotta take care of myself right now because I'm trying to make some life changes, and I need to be in my right mind. So y'all, if you really interested with what I gotta say, I'll be on a little later, about 30-45 minutes later. So I'm just saying that. I'll repeat that later. But let me get back into this story. So basically, they asked the Alabama Department of Transportation to make some drainage, which is common knowledge. U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg said in a statement that the move was a first step toward addressing broader needs of the community. However, the Department of Transportation is not admitting to any wrongdoing, and the Federal Highway Administration is also not concluding that the state agency has violated any rules. Of course, because you don't want to be held accountable. Oh, you can tell when someone didn't get their ass whooped. Also, there's also no guarantee that residents will receive compensation for what's already been lost. 3 residents were awarded $5,000 or less under the conditions that they won't sue the state. I wouldn't have took it. I'd have sued the shit out of y'all because seriously, they know they was wrong. Anyway, Shiloh residents started a petition seeking a widespread compensation fund for relocation assistance and home repair. We need you to fix the problem and then compensate the people, Williams said. Make the people whole, because why did we have to be traumatized for 6 years, and you know you did it intentionally to get us off the property? Everybody's not going to, and they're not just going to give up their property. Some residents don't want to be pushed out of the town, as black-owned properties have been passed down from generations, which we should continue. And everyone there is kin. And for those who are not of country dialect, kin means relative. I've ran into people that don't know what the hell grits are, so I'm still traumatized by that. Anyways, everyone there is kin, Williams said. We call Shiloh God's country because it's in the Bible. Shiloh, known for greatness. Not for this place. I have not seen some great Shilohs recently, so I hope that this gets better. But real talk, this is fuckery in its finest, and I believe it because they pulled this shit they actually still pull this shit in goddamn Lake Charles. Whenever it floods, all of a sudden now the black side, they literally call it the black side, or North Lake Charles, which is the black side. We suddenly are having flooding problems. We never had any problems before, but recently they put most of their funds over there to the south side, or the white side. I'm not joking. They really call this shit what it is. I'm not playing. Yeah, recently they've been doing all of that, and suddenly now we got flooding problems. Coincidence? I think not. I'm just saying. But that's all I got to say with that. We gonna continue because, like I said, I got some fuckery. But hey, I actually got a balanced news tonight. So yay, I guess. I don't know, but we ain't finished. This next one, I'm not really sure if it's considered fuckery, but It has to be said, so let's check it out. Yeah, I'm having some issues, like I said. Anyways, where the hell's my mouse? There it is. So, disgusted Baltimore mayor's viral comments on how the country doesn't deserve black women got everyone talking. And I hope it's in the positive. This was reported, he looked like somebody I went to school with. Anyways, this was reported on Friday. Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott has gone viral for his ode to black women following Vice President Kamala Harris's loss in the presidential election. In his remarks, Scott lamented over how his country has once again failed this particular vulnerable demographic. I think we all know who we're talking about. Malcolm X said it right before. Let's check it out. It is really on my heart this morning to say that as a man, but more importantly as a black man, that this country does not deserve black women or black people, but specifically black women, Scott said. I really, like I said, I'm trying my ass to get out of here. Shit. He continued, "This morning I woke up and I just gave my wife a hug because I know how heavy this is weighing on black women. And they have carried this country and saved this country too many times and continue to be the most disrespected human beings on the planet. And it quite frankly, it disgusts me." So it twice, okay. On on Twitter, a user Kim writes, "For you, praise God for his moving remarks. Thank you for caring for our communities and especially black women," she wrote. "Men like you are a godsend, and your wife, soon coming baby girl, and Baltimore are blessed to have you." I have to agree, because quite frankly, my ass is getting ready to take a goddamn not an SV. I'm leaving. God dang it. I'll figure that word out later. I used to know it, but right now I am blitzed out of my mind because I've been stressed the fuck out for the last 2 weeks. So yeah, I started new medication. I am blitzed, and honestly, I don't give a shit. Let's see here now. Scott also expressed concern over the kind of world he will be bringing his child into before praising the campaign that Harris ran over the last several months. "And I want the vice president to know that her and her team did everything right in the right way," he stated. "But the unfortunate reality is that this country is still steeped in racism, sexism, and misogyny." His words prompted @BornAmbition80 to label Scott the moral compass. It's a damn shame he has to be the moral compass. We shouldn't need a moral damn compass. But anyways, on election day, Scott tweeted his excited... How the hell do they call it X when people are still tweeting? Shouldn't they be Xing then? This is some stupid ass shit. That's a dumb ass man. Anyways, on election day, Scott tweeted his excitement about Harris making history as the first black and South Asian woman president. Despite her defeat, the politician expressed his reverence for the VP. I still don't get it. How the hell do you choose a demented lunatic that's damn near got one foot in the grave? Get your ass down, god dang it. Don't make me come over there. Let me get my shit before I come over there. Sit your ass down. Anyways, I don't understand how you choose a demented, racist nutcase over a damn lawyer. A super lawyer. God dang DEA. A DA. Motherfuck. Anyways. Whoo. I am personally proud of her, and I know that so many others are the same. We appreciate her tenacity, her focus, her decency, and how she handled herself throughout this campaign, he said. One black woman on Twitter, because how you gonna tweet if you called X? Anyways, VC Woods 24 empathetically agreed with a heart emoji. By damn time. I ain't mad at the man. Despite a largely positive response from black folks, there were still a couple who questioned the necessity of his speech. Well, how about you mind your damn business then? One man at Tony Lane, Nevada, simply asked, "What's wrong with Brandon?" How about you just shut the fuck up? Then, if you don't understand it, keep your goddamn keep your business out my black life. How about that? Scott's defense of Harris in his remarks were also strong. The fact is that they did everything that a campaign can do and more. We are a country really We are, as a country, really have a lot of soul searching to do. And that's really what I want to say about that today. That's how I feel. That's how I've been feeling ever since I woke up that damn morning. It's like, tell me you can't stand me without telling me you can't stand me, bitch. Perhaps the most suicient, I can't say that word right now, response came from @ValHuntBeauty, who called the speech heavy and thanked Scott for what he said. The mayor, using his platform to uplift black women, won't soon be forgotten. Hell no, sir. I am in your corner now, because it's about damn time. Most of the people that voted for her were black women. A lot of white women betrayed their sex. That's all I gotta say. Now, if you have daughters, they have less rights than your grandma did. How you feel about that? You feel good about that? Because I feel like you just let your kids down, damn it. If you have daughters and let's say they make a mistake and they have an unwanted pregnancy, or God forbid it's a pregnancy that could affect their health, like direly, you done fucked them. You know how many young women we are losing right now because they cannot get emergency abortions because these are not viable pregnancies? These children are better off not alive, and y'all are forcing these women to carry them. You are forcing some of them to carry corpses. You know how sick that is? For real, it's sick as hell. But anyways, let's continue because I told you I got fuckery, man. I got fuckery and that's what it is.
Emotional content.
Ex-officer convicted of unaliving unarmed man holding keys and a phone. I'm so glad to do an update with this one. He been convicted. I'm so happy about this. Hold on, before I even do this, you know what I gotta do. This is a fuck around and find out situation. If anything that I feel, this is a fuck around and find out. This is what you get. That's what you get. Goddamn.
I don't want the second, I want that. I'm all in my head where I'm alright. I've been moving like a hot mess.
Alright, so finally, some more justice. I be letting go sometimes. This was reported 3 days ago. A former Ohio police officer was convicted of homicide in connection to the pew unaliving of Andre Hill, a black man who was carrying a cell phone and keys when he was unalived. About damn time. Body camera footage showed Hill coming out of his friend's garage holding a phone in his left hand when he was fatally pew-pewed in December 2020 by ex-Columbus officer Adam Coy. That's what his name is. Anyways, Hill's right hand wasn't visible in the footage, and Coy testified that he believed the victim was holding a silver revolver that actually turned out to be keys. How the hell do keys look like a revolver, please? No matter how the hell you hold them bitches, they still gonna look weird. Ain't no damn way. You an ignorant ass motherfucker. I thought I was going to die, Coy testified, you liar. When he rolled over Hill's body and realized there wasn't a force multiplier, Coy said, I knew at that point I made a mistake. I was horrified. No, motherfucker. Yo ass wasn't supposed to be a police officer. If you ain't got the calm needed for this shit, I'm so sick of y'all. First of all, this shit started off as the KKK, okay? Just a group of motherfuckers hunting poor, enslaved black folks and just policing the shit out of another human being, alright? That's what it is. Then y'all became the law, and yet you still can't seem to understand that at this point we all supposed to be the same and equal and shit. Instead, you just want to pick on motherfuckers, and the first thing you're gonna go to is your damn fucking stereotypes. Bitch, please. You need to be vetted. Like I said, get your ass some anal retentive, really to the book psychologists to vet these motherfuckers. I mean motherfuckers that just evil spirited. Like they gonna find any reason to say no, you ain't got no business with this job unless you on your you got your damn you on your toes, okay? You got your P's and Q's and all that shit. I don't know how to say that shit. I keep trying to say the right thing. Anyways, moving on, it took almost 10 minutes before officers at the scene began rendering aid to Hill, who was bleeding out on the garage floor. Hill was later taken to the hospital where he was pronounced unalive. Prosecutors said Hill followed the officers' commands and was never a threat to Coy. Coy's attorney argued that their client thought his life was in danger, so Hill's lack of weapon didn't matter. What the fuck are you talking about? So cause he's scary, we gotta pay. Is that what you telling me? So just because someone is a scary ass, a damn coward, We gotta pay. Make it make sense. That shit don't make no damn sense. I gotta pay because you feel a certain way. Fuck you, man. Anyways, he wasn't reckless, he was reasonable, Coy's attorney said during the trial. Coy, who is white, was fired after the pew pew. Hill's family was later awarded a $10 million settlement, about damn time, from the city of Columbus. City council also passed Andre's law requiring police to render immediate aid to an injured suspect. You know, you would think that'd be common sense, but I guess not. I guess we gotta tell people to do this shit. Just like I couldn't understand when you go to a job, people gotta tell you to please put deodorant on. I thought that was common sense until I started working in China and motherfuckers was just armpit blowing everybody out. I couldn't understand why the hell everybody came to me. I'm not even from that country, and you asking me why she stink? I didn't come from that country. I didn't even come from that region of the world. But you gonna come to me and ask me why she stink? Oh Lord. So like I said, I don't understand a lot of this shit here. Along with his homicide conviction, a jury found Coy guilty of reckless homicide and felonious assault. He is set to be sentenced on November 25th. So happy Thanksgiving, or happy assault on an indigenous race. Yeah, like I said, the more you learn, the less fun life is. Ignorance is bliss. But either way, happy holiday season. This motherfucker is going to jail. He took a life because he was scared. How the hell you gonna have scary ass police? Please make that shit make sense. How you gonna teach children from fucking kindergarten that these are the brave ones, and then all of a sudden they scarier than the damn people in the neighborhood? How you gonna be scared of the neighborhood that you work in? How? Make it make sense, please. But nonetheless, I just want to tell y'all, I warned y'all. I told you this shit was gonna happen. You didn't want to listen to me. I've been telling y'all ass that the president is not the reason for the fucking our president recently is not the reason for the inflation. It's the dumbass before him. But you didn't want to listen to me. So now they reporting it. So get ready. You wanted this jackass for economy. Now he about to make it worse. You just shot yourself in the foot. Because I know damn well who I voted for. I checked it three times. And I had to write that shit in. But anyways, look at this shit here. I'm going to keep pressing it till it works.
The smoke got me.
Businesses preparing to raise consumer prices to offset Trump's tariff costs. The man ain't even in office yet. He fucking shit up. Oh Lord, god dang, he's an ugly motherfucker. I'm telling you right now, this is an ugly motherfucker. I don't understand how y'all feel this is what we needed. How is this what we needed? Y'all couldn't handle. She's not even that brown. She's kind of tan. Y'all couldn't even handle that, but instead you got this.
You the ugly motherfucker.
You got this ugly bastard back in office. He already fucking shit up and ain't done shit. How the hell did he have so much influence the last 4 years? Is what I don't get. President-elect and still current felon Donald Trump plans to impose blanket tariffs on all imports and a 60% duty on goods from China, has several major businesses gearing up to raise consumer prices per Washington Post. Congratulations, this motherfucker is raising the prices. This is the shit you tried to avoid, and look what you did, you misogynist fucks. Anyways, Trump has argued that his policy will increase the manufacturing and purchasing of U.S.-made products. According to Trump, companies moving their production back to the U.S. will be less costly opting than shipping goods from abroad. Yes, but you fail to remember that a lot of the fucking resources we need to make these products are from overseas, dumbass. We don't have a whole lot of natural resources, and the ones that you going for are gonna fuck this country up even worse. Do you realize we have changed the whole atmosphere of this fucking country because of you? Jackass, it is fucking 67 degrees tomorrow in November in Massachusetts. Do you realize how fucked up the rest of the seasons are going to be? When you have a warm winter, you are going to have a fucked up summer. I'm telling you right now. I've been in Louisiana. I know. Anyways, Trump has argued that it's flawed, but whatever. The higher the tariff, the more likely it is that the company will come into the United States, build a factory in the United States, so it doesn't have to pay the tariff, Trump told Bloomberg last month. The exporting countries will pay. No, they won't, jackass. The importing country will pay. We are bringing this. They want our money, but we need that shit, okay? There's a difference. Want and need. Want and need, okay? Let's say that again. Want and need. You dumbass. You gonna fuck us up. Anyways, let's see here now. However, American companies ordering retail goods, told you, manufacturing components, told you, or raw materials, told you, from abroad usually pay tariffs to the U.S. authorities and not the foreign suppliers, per the Washington Post. Companies then pass the majority of these additional costs to the consumer, asshole. Who the hell? Look, y'all don't seem to understand. He had 4 casinos he bankrupt, and you still voted this dumbass in. Could we have please looked at Kamala's finances before you made this decision? Shit, y'all are some dumbasses. I'm telling you, y'all. I didn't get the government I voted for. I don't deserve this shit. I'm just a fucking passenger on for the ride trying to figure out how to get the fuck off this bus. Damn it. Anyways. Oh, God. According to the Post, companies relying on imports have already started to prepare price hikes for their consumers. These companies include makers and retailers of clothing, footwear, baby products, auto parts, and hardware. Well, my car's gonna go to hell. Added costs from Trump's tariffs will force these companies to raise their prices and likely exasperate shoppers following years of inflation. You shot yourself in the foot and me too, motherfucker. How the hell I get shot in the peaky? Yeah, dang it. According to experts, the average household could spend an additional $1,700 to $4,000 annually due to tariff expenses. Some businesses started ordering large volumes of imports to gear up for the potential Trump presidency. He done fucked up already and he ain't even in office. Others have begun replacing suppliers based in China with new partners in other nations where fewer duties may be applied. It still means we're still going to get a hike, okay, y'all? We're still getting a fucking hike. We're set to raise prices, Timothy Boyle, chief executive of Columbia Sportswear, told the Post. We're buying stuff today for delivery next fall. So we're just going to deal with it and we'll just raise the prices. It's going to be very difficult to keep products affordable for Americans. Congratulations. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. I told you motherfuckers this was going to happen, but nobody listens. Well, you know what? I'm just going to still do my damn deep dive on inflation. Because you dumbasses apparently don't believe me when I told you before that it wasn't Biden's fault. That it was this dumbass from the last time with the tariffs and then inflating the fucking economy with all them damn... the money had to come from somewhere. He wasn't pulling it out his ass. He just didn't have that, okay? This motherfucker just gave y'all money to shut you the hell up, and y'all took it hook, line, and sinker. Thank you very much, you goddamn fish. Anyways, and don't come for me. I know what it means in the other innuendo. Leave me alone. I used to live that life. Anyways, let's check out the light commercial. I need a puff moment, because y'all motherfuckers gonna make me go gray. I've been fighting this shit for damn near 10 years, and I'm losing the battle.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little say that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's gon' fly hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
Alright, Justice Department says Mississippi Senate paid a black attorney less than her white colleagues for years. I am not surprised. I'm trying to tell y'all, I've been to a lot of areas in this country and this world. Y'all need to pay attention. I get around. Anyways, November 8th, This was when it was reported. The Department of Justice sued the Mississippi Senate on Friday, alleging that it discriminated against the black employee for years by paying her significantly less than her white colleagues. The DOJ said that the Senate's legal services office paid a black attorney about half the salary of her white peers in violation of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. You motherfuckers tried it, and I'm so damn glad somebody caught your ass. I hope a whole bunch of people lose their job because you shouldn't have done that shit. It's just ignorant as hell, and you get on my motherfucking nerves. I don't understand how if you got a bag, why you gotta stop other people from getting their bag. You tried it, that's all I'm gonna say. You tried. And if anybody is posting anything, I promise you I'm not ignoring you. I can't see shit. I don't know if it's the signal or what's going on, but if you're posting something and you're thinking I'm ignoring you, no, I don't see shit in this comment area. I'm just letting you know. Maybe they done caught up with and I gotta open up the YouTube channel again. Because I closed that and I'm just going by StreamYard because I could see what the hell YouTube was blocking from me. But if y'all writing anything, I'm telling you right now, I don't see it. Anyways, the lawsuit said Christy Metcalf, who has since left her job, received compensation well below that of her white coworkers. Before Metcalf's hiring, the office had employed white attorneys. Discriminatory employment practices like paying a black employee less than their white colleague for the same work are not only unfair, they are unlawful, said Assistant Attorney General Christian Clark of the Justice Department's Civil Rights Division in a news release Friday. The black employee at issue is in this lawsuit was paid about half the salary of her white colleagues in violation of a federal law. Look, god dang it, y'all fucked up because Mississippi is a kind of fucked up state, and I'm telling you from experience. So a lot of that shit is very low, which means if they're getting paid, that means she getting paid very, very low. You need your ass whooped. That's all I'm saying. You need your ass whooped. Let's see. This lawsuit makes clear that race-based discrimination will not be tolerated in our economy, Clark added. The suit said the discrimination against Metcalf began when she was hired in 2011 and continued for years. Metcalf's initial salary was significantly lower than that of any attorney within the office in over 30 years, and she did not receive pay increases when her colleagues did, widening the gap between them, according to the suit. Y'all some low-down bastards, dirty-ass motherfucker. Near the end of her employment in 2019, the office hired a white attorney with no previous legislative experience and a similar number of years of legal experience, awarding the attorney a higher salary, the lawsuit said. When Metcalf confronted her employers and complained about the pay disparity, she was denied comparable pay. The suit said as a result, Metcalf resigned from her position. Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves, I don't like your name, a Republican who presided over the Senate as Lieutenant Governor from 2012 to 2020, and Lieutenant Governor Delbert Hosemann, you already know, did not immediately respond to requests for comment Friday night. Metcalf did not immediately respond to a request for comment either. The Justice Department said it is seeking back pay and compensatory whatever damages for Metcalf. I can't talk tonight. In addition to injunctive and other appropriate relief. Why the fuck do people have to literally force you to do that? This should be common knowledge, you fucked off. Oof. Breathe and woosah. Woosah. Woo woo woo. I just can't. Some of this shit is ridiculous. Y'all get on my last nerves with this shit. I don't understand how you just gonna sit your ass up there and pull this shit off on somebody. Why? Yeah, I'm staring at you. God dang it, I'll stare you down to the ground for this bullshit. Now, if y'all haven't heard about this shit, I heard about it when it happened. I'm so glad I didn't get that damn text, because me personally, I like to drive when I'm upset. So you piss me off bad enough, I actually will come to you. I will. I have a bat. I'm not coming to you unprepared, because I know the rule. Don't come on somebody's turf. Don't make me stalk you, okay? That's all I'm saying. You send me some shit like this, I will stalk you. I'm telling you right now. I will stalk your ass till I find you, and then I will whoop your ass to the white meat. And I don't mean if you white. I'm gonna whoop you till I find a whole nother layer of white, okay? So your ass better, you better be a little bit brown. Because I'm telling you right now, if you're albino or anything else, I'm beating the shit out of you. Telling you right now. So you want to know why I'm pissed off? You look at this shit right here, man. Just look at this. States work to tackle racist text messages sent to black people nationwide. This shit right here, I heard about it on the Breakfast Club when the shit went down the next day after these motherfuckers voted that damn turd back in. November 8, 2024, state attorneys generals across the country are urging people to notify authorities if they receive one of the racist text messages sent Wednesday to scores of black people telling them that they had been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation. Like I said, I will stalk you and I will whoop your ass if you send me this. They said anyone who received these texts should contact local law enforcement, the FBI, or file complaints with state agencies if they feel threatened. New York Attorney General Letitia James directed recipients to file a complaint with the office's Civil Rights Bureau, while Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison encouraged anyone who received the message to fill out a complaint form with his office. Here's the number. I don't know what 205 is, but these motherfuckers sent it. Greetings, you have been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation. Be ready at 1 p.m. sharp with your belongings. Our executive slaves will come get you in a brown van. Be prepared to be searched down once you've entered the plantation. You are in Plantation Group C. Good day. That's one of the kinder ones. Now, another one said they would dick you down, which is gross. Why would you want that? Fucking stranger? You a creep? The FBI said it is investigating the case but would not confirm to NBC News if they have information on whether the text messages originated in the country or overseas. A law enforcement source told NBC News that several branches of the FBI have been deployed, including criminal, cyber, and counterintelligence agencies. I hope they catch your asses, really, and I hope you get your ass whooped. The FCC chair, Jessica Rosenworcel, I'm not doing these titles no more, I know the damn acronyms, said its enforcement bureau is also working along state law enforcement. I hope they catch you. Devereaux Adams, 27, of Atlanta, is one of several Georgia residents who reportedly received the text. Although the messages vary slightly in language, some mention President-elect Donald Trump. They follow a script. Our executive slaves will come get you. Be prepared to be searched down once you've entered the plantation. I was just disappointed, scared, because I have no idea how this person in particular received my phone information. I have no idea how that was even possible, Adams said. He added, I feel like the text confirmed my suspicion of what I knew would happen if Trump won. Yeah, we all warned you this shit would happen. The messages were sent to black people of all ages, including children. I don't know why kids have phones, but okay. A range of colleges statewide, including Ohio State University, Clemson University, and South Carolina, released statements condemning the messages and urging students who received these texts to report them. I urge you to get a baseball bat, personally, because if one of them motherfuckers come at you, knock them silly. God dang it, I'm tired of these niggas. They getting bold. Several recipients who spoke with NBC News expressed fear and wondered how those behind the text messages accessed their personal phone numbers. It is unclear who is behind the mass text messages, what motivated them. See, y'all need to be careful when you accept all them damn cookies. If I get a chance to decline them, I decline them bitches. Fuck you. Anyways, where was I? Because this shit had a commercial or something. I don't know. Okay, several recipients. It is unclear who is behind the mass text messages, what motivated them, or how they obtained phone numbers for swaths of black people. A spokesperson for TextNow, a text messaging service that allows users to obtain untraceable burner phones, denounced the messages in a statement to NBC News and said the company acted quickly when they learned of the text, shutting down the accounts involved within hours. Let's get the IP addresses, please. Let's get the IP addresses. God dang it. Something's got to be traceable. Something has to be traceable. Somebody has to be able to trace this shit. That's all I gotta say. Let's see here now. Lance Boudry, Beaudry, founder of TechSpot and another anonymous text messaging service, said a new user attempted to send out one of the Ross's texts Wednesday afternoon, but the company's AI system flagged the message for language that is highly concerning and could be interpreted as exploitative or coercive. TechSpot said it immediately blocked and banned the user from accessing the service. Y'all need to find out where the motherfucker is, okay? That's what you need to do, and you need to report it to the fucking authorities. If motherfuckers are serious about us all being equal, do something about this shit. NBC News traced the number of the person's account to Philadelphia. A phone call to the number went unanswered. I bet it's anonymous. No, for real, I don't know who it is. It was going to work out. I'm sure they would have tried to send thousands if it worked out. To thousands of people, Boudry said, but we stopped that from happening. That's when we realized this is happening all over the country. You should have knew this shit was going to happen from the get-go. When that motherfucker neck checked that person, elbowed that motherfucker in the neck when they were leaving that damn Trump thing in 2016, you should have known this shit was going to get worse. He added that the company's alert system was initially meant to catch spam or phishing text messages. It's rare that we have been seen blatantly. Ross's comments, he said, adding that he believes other telecom carriers will use this case to improve their own internal safety systems. I'm glad we could play a small part in preventing any more spread of hate. Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrill said in a statement that Louisiana Bureau of Investigation traced some of the messages to a VPN or virtual private network in Poland, which means it possibly happened in Louisiana. But the FBI told NBC News that a VPN from another country does not necessarily mean the text originated there. Like I said, they were probably from Louisiana. Here's another one. Greetings, you have been selected to pick cotton at the Nearest Plantation. Be ready at 12 a.m. November 13th sharp. With your belongings, our team will send you over in a brown boat. Be prepared to be searched. Please don't bring any sharp items and no firearms. See you in Group E. I'm gonna whoop somebody's ass. And this one was sent to people including high schoolers and middle schoolers. Yay. Kumi Wolf of Michigan said it was disheartening and very dehumanizing to receive the text message. She, among several recipients who were disappointed by the outcome of the presidential election and saw the text message as salt on an open wound. I just don't understand how anyone could think like that and want to send out a mass text like that to make people feel even more hurt than they already feel, Wolf told NBC News. I just thought that maybe after the election we could at least figure out how to pick up the pieces. Now with this asshole back in office, I'm sorry. I know you obviously are a optimist, and I feel for you, but no, there's no picking up pieces. This dude's about to break all those pieces into small pieces. Good grief. Brian Hughes, a spokesperson for the Trump campaign, condemned the text messages on Thursday and said, if we can find the origin of the messages which promotes this kind of ugliness in our name, we will obviously take legal action to stop it. No, you won't. You're pardoning them. A spokesperson for the CTIA, the official trade association representing the wireless communicating industry, told NBC News in a statement that it has blocked thousands of the messages and the numbers sending them. The association urged anyone receiving spam text messages to forward them to number 7726 or spam to report them to their wireless provider. I'm going to give you that again. If you get one of these nasty ass letters in your text message, the number to send them to, forward that message to 7726. Now, if you don't know how to forward, let me tell you, go look for those three little dots or three little lines up in a corner. Tap that bitch and see what directions you have, what kind of options you have, because I'm going to help you as much as I can to get this shit sent to them. Because if you don't, and I get that bitch, I'm stalking somebody, okay? I'm finding out your IP. I'm trying to figure out who sent this shit. I'm going to find you and I'm beating the shit out of you. Don't you dare. I refuse to ever touch a damn cotton plant. Even if the motherfuckers show it to me, I refuse to touch it. When I was little, I didn't touch it, and I ain't even thinking about picking one. So don't fuck with me, damn it. Through CTIA's Secure Messaging Initiative, participants have identified platforms bad actors use to send these messages and are working with law enforcement on this matter. Nick Ludlum, Chief Communications Officer at CTIA, said in a statement. I'm telling you right now, at one point my shit was so damn locked down. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. God dang it. I don't know how I did it. I somehow saw a movie that didn't come out for 2 damn years. Don't ask me how I did it. But I did it. But anyways, now it's time to check out this heads up moment. I'm going to give you heads up. This is one of those woke moments I told you about. I'm going to tell you what to do before that damn left hand distracts you while the right one is stealing from you. So right now when I see this shit, I'm going to report it. So the next thing I'm about to tell y'all is this one. Watch it.
Emotional content.
Books black people need to buy now before they're banned. So if you already know this asshole is coming into office and shit, I'm about to give you a list of books to get for your family before they are no longer available. And if you could possibly scan them bitches and pass them on to somebody else. Because if I get a chance to, that's what I'm going to do. So, telling you right now. With Donald Trump in the White House and Republicans controlling the Senate, an increase in book bans is a serious threat. Oh, Lord Jesus. Good grief. So, The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Okay, so this is a good book. It's an anti-racist book. That little girl, that Amanda Steinberg, yeah. She has a foreword in it. To say that Angie Thomas' novel, The Hate You Give, was a success would be a massive understatement. It held a place on the New York Times bestseller list for 50 weeks, received the Coretta Scott King Book Award, and was adapted into a feature film. But god dang you damn commercials. I see these damn websites, I swear to God. Anyways, but it also was the target of a whole lot of conservatives who looked to ban the book for violence, profanity, and being anti-law enforcement. The novel, inspired by Black Lives Matter movement, centers around the teenage girl who witnessed one of her childhood friends being pew-pewed by the police. So if you're interested in that book, you better go get it now. You got about 2 months. The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. Okay, if y'all don't know who Toni Morrison is, y'all need to go check your history up. Nobel Prize winner Toni Morrison's The Bluest Eye is a classic piece of American literature and a work that solidified her place as one of our most beloved authors. But the novel is also heavily targeted by those who accuse the book of including offensive language and sexually explicit content. The book is consistently included on the American Library Association's annual list of most challenged books. Once again, The Bluest Eye. So if you're interested in some classics, The Bluest Eye is on the chopping board. The New Kid by Jerry Craft. Okay? Kid is racially ambiguous. The New Kid is a best-selling graphic novel for children. Author-illustrator Jerry Craft based the story on his own experience as a black kid attending a predominantly white school in New York City. But a public school district in Texas decided it promoted critical race theory and Marxism and voted to remove it from their library shelves. Once again, that book is The New Kid, not The New Kid, but New Kid by Jerry Craft. Go check that book out if you're interested in it, because it's on the chopping board. Next book, Young, Gifted, and Black, Meet 52 Black Heroes from the Past and the Present. I will be trying to get that book. It is by Jamia Wilson, illustrated by Andrea Pippins. Who knows what history lessons will be like in American schools if conservative lawmakers try to whitewash the curriculum. Young, Gifted, and Black is a compilation of easy-to-digest biographies of African Americans who have made a significant impact on history, including Nelson Mandela, Shirley Chisholm, and Mae Jemison, geared towards readers between grades 2 and 8. So if you got an elementary school kid all the way to middle school, you might want to check that book out. God dang it, we don't hear enough about Shirley Chisholm. Shit. hearing more about her than I did when I was in school. Next book, Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. I might say that wrong. So there goes most of her name right there. Things Fall Apart. Things Fall Apart centers around the reality of life in Nigeria during the turn of the 20th century and the impact of colonization by the British. Since the publication, the book has sold 20 million copies. Sold has sold. It said sold twice. That's what's fucking me up. Has sold 20 copies. Has been translated into 57 languages. Former President Barack Obama called it a true classic of world literature. But in 2012, it was added to the list of books challenged by Texas schools because of the way it depicts the consequences of colonialism. Can we just remember that these are the same dumbasses that have a senator that bounced out the whole fucking state when it was freezing and took his ass to Mexico? Y'all actually voted this dumbass back in? Y'all love to hurt yourself, don't you? Tell me you don't care about me and see what the fuck I do. Y'all gonna sit your ass up there and vote that dumbass back in. Stamped Racism, Anti-Racism, and You by Jason Reynolds and Ibram X. Kendi. And there's the book right there. The remix of the National Book Awarding Stamped from the Beginning. Stamped Racism, Anti-Racism, and You by Jason Reynolds and Ibram X. Kendi found its way on the LAL's top 10 most challenged books list in 2020. Because of a statement the author made in public. It was also hit with claims that it contains selective storytelling incidents and isn't inclusive on racism against all people. Alright, I want you to go find an actual, competent white person that experienced blatant racism that is willing to tell their story with no consequences, and it better be a clear example. I do actually have a clear example of a white person having racism against them. It was the dumbest shit in the world, and we set them up. But I don't think she's going to come up and talk about it in public. So, yeah, there you go. The more shit you hear about is the more people talking about it. Have you ever thought about that? Anyways, Crown, an ode to the fresh cut by Derek Barnes. Oh, that's a cool looking book right there. Crown, an ode to the fresh cut, isn't a target of book banners, but it is a great book for parents of young readers to have in their home library. Derek Barnes' rhythmic picture book explains the magic of the black barbershop and how a fresh cut can make anything, almost anything, better. You're a star, a brilliant, blazing star, not the kind that you'll find on a sidewalk in Hollywood. Nope. They're going to have to wear shades when they look up to catch your shine, he writes. So that's a good book, even though it's not being banned. Don't know why they put that on that list. Got people scared of shit. I remember this book. This Is Your Time by Ruby Bridges. I remember seeing this book. If there's one thing conservatives don't like, it's kids learning about racial injustice. I'm so sick of this. And that's why This Is Your Time made a list of books Texas lawmakers targeted for investigation in 2021. At age 6, Ruby Bridges made history as the first black child to integrate an all-white public elementary school in New Orleans. In the book, she recalls her experience for young readers and leaves them with a message of hope. I remember that book. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, I Am Enough by Grace Byers. I believe I've seen this book too. I think I was looking at it to have someone read when I was teaching. Empire star Grace Byers' New York Times bestseller I Am Enough is a beautiful picture book written to instill confidence and pride in young readers ages 3 to 7. Like the bird, I'm here to fly and soar high over everything, she writes. Check it out before we end up losing it, apparently. Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison. Let's see here now. Ralph Ellison's 1952 novel Invisible Man tells the story of young college graduated black man who is struggling to find his identity. The narrator is purposely nameless to emphasize the experience of being a black man in America. The book caused a controversy in a Washington school district in 1994 after parents raised concerns about violence and profanity included in the book. The thing I don't think people seem to understand is that if you don't learn about this shit could happen again, and nobody will be ready for it. Like the shit we're dealing with now. Anyways, Memphis Martin and the Mountaintop, the sanitation strike of 1968 by Alice Faye Duncan. Here's a look at the book. Woo, that girl got some nostrils. Anyways, Memphis Martin and the Mountaintop tells the story of a young girl whose father participated in the Memphis sanitation worker strike in 1968 and how Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. helped advance their cause. The strike was led by black sanitation workers fighting for higher pay and safer working conditions after 2 black workers were unalived by unsafe equipment. And I don't blame them. I wouldn't be working that shit either. Well, hell no. I went to a damn orientation and motherfuckers told me I had to stay in the damn car for over 12 hours. I was like, I bet you I won't. Hidden Figures, the true story of 4 black women and the space race by Margot Lee Shelterly. Why would you want to come and ban this shit? I saw the movie. It was wonderful. It's never too early to start teaching your kids about the amazing contribution black people have made everywhere. Hidden Figures is the inspiring true story of 4 black female mathematicians whose work at NASA helped launch men into space. Man, I'm telling you right now, if they come for these damn books, they need their ass whooped. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, and if you don't know that damn book, you need your ass whooped too. By Maya Angelou. Can't believe I fucked up with that. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings is Maya Angelou's first memoir in the book. She writes beautifully about her childhood after being sent to live with her grandmother in a small town in the South. Oh, I know how that feels. Angelou shares personal stories, including those of her abuse at the hands of an older man. Although the book is autobiographical, it stays on the banned book list that accuse it of anti-white and including sexual explicit content. How the hell? If it happened, it happened. Oh, Lord. How you gonna say something? How you gonna hide something if it happened, okay? Just like motherfuckers tried to use babies as bait for alligators in Florida. It happened. It's disgusting. It's sick, but it happened. You can't change it. Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. That's another name I heard a lot of when I was growing up. Zora Neale Hurston's Their Eyes Were Watching God is a classic piece of American literature and a powerful love story. The book was challenged by the school district in Virginia in 1997 by a parent who took issue with the book's language and sexual explicitness. Yeah, okay. If you say so. If you ain't seen what some of these damn middle schoolers and high schoolers and shit, the damn elementary schoolers. I done heard some kids talk. I'm like, the fuck? How old are you? In the bathroom, talking about who kissing who. And we talking about some like experimentation shit. These kids don't even know them damn selves. They ain't even got grass on the field. Anyways, The Devil You Know, a Black Power Manifesto by Charles Blow. Why does that name sound familiar? The panorama and the aftermath of the unaliving of George Floyd inspired journalist and author Charles Blow to write The Devil You Know, a book that calls on African Americans to consider another great migration from the North to Republican-held states in the South in order to have a greater impact on the country's elections. The book was the inspiration for the HBO documentary South to Black Power. In light of the recent election results, this book is definitely worth a read. I'm considering going to get that damn book. I should have stayed my ass in Louisiana. No, never mind. I still been in a red state and still fucked over. Never mind. I already know. Louisiana is, I don't know what y'all think. And if you're overseas watching this shit, let me clue you in on some shit. Every fucking state has a different culture. And real talk, not all of them are inclusive. A lot of southern fucking states are, it's us against you, just like in Asia. Because I did some research on that before I went to Korea and Japan. Forget you. Anyways, The Moment by Bakari Sellers. This man has a huge head. I'm just saying. Anyways, shortly after the George Floyd's unaliving, Bakari Sellers was set to talk about it on CNN, but he became so emotional that it was hard for him to speak. After catching his breath, his eloquent and heartfelt comments got us all choked up. The specific moment did not only go viral, it was heard across the world and set the stage in his new book for smart conversations and narratives on why we must stay informed with the past, alert about the present, and prepared to create our own future. And that is the meaning of woke. You bastards bastardized it, but that is the meaning of woke. In the moment, Sellers writes about the real impact of government policies and how disparities in everything from healthcare to educating to policing affect the black community. Good grief, who let these motherfuckers know about woke? Cause I'm just irritated. It's been years, but y'all fuckers, I'm still not over it. Y'all just take. You done fucked up pop culture. See, I don't like pop. Pop culture done fucked up everything. Barracoon by Zora Neale Hurston. Wow, that's a picture. I'd like to draw that. Anyways, Barracoon is Zora Neale Hurston's powerful conversation with 86-year-old Cujo Lewis, one of the last known survivors of the Atlantic slave trade. Oh, God. Dang. How old was she when she wrote with him? Hurston writes about her 1927 trip to Plateau, Alabama, to hear Lewis's first-hand account of his experience being captured in Africa and brought to America as a slave 50 years after slavery was outlawed in the United States. God dang! Ah, wow. Didn't know about that. Gonna have to read that book. Definitely gonna have to read that damn book. The 1916 Project by Nicole Hannah-Jones. Apparently there's a series on Hulu. The 1619 Project is a frequent target of book bans and challenges around the country, but Nicole Hannah-Jones' best-selling book should be required reading for every American. The book beautifully examines the impact of slavery on every aspect of today's America. And if you honestly ask me, I really feel like a lot of politicians should probably have to read different books from different fucking environments and groups to just know firsthand, if possible, what the fuck you're about to fuck up if you don't know. But anyways, we're now up to my newest part, and once again, if you think I'm ignoring you, I am not. I don't see shit in my damn speech area. I've seen a few of y'all popping up in there. I'm not ignoring y'all. I love y'all, but I don't see what the hell y'all saying, cause StreamYard ain't showing it. I don't know if that's because of maybe YouTube, but if I need to, I'm gonna go check out and see my chat doc, because I shut it out because it was taking up space. But if I need to bring it back, I'll bring it back, because I want to see what y'all are saying, if y'all are saying anything. I hate ignoring people. Let me see here now. Block docs, custom browser docs. Give me a second. I'm going to be with y'all in just a moment. I'm just trying to figure out. There we go. YouTube live control panel. And that's when the damn... God damn. No, I'm not signing into that shit. If I can't get it, I'll have to figure that shit out later. I ain't got time for it. But anyways, check out my commercial. If you like what I'm doing, if I'm telling you anything, if I'm waking your ass up, please like, share on your social media. Help me get my words out, because like I said, I'm fluctuating. I'm losing people, I'm getting people. I'm getting people, I'm losing people. It is what it is, but help me out. So here go my commercial though.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay, that's my girl, that's my master. No one's gon' buy hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
All right, I'm gonna see if they let me read it, or did they block me out? Okay, no good. All right, so I told y'all I was gonna start a new part, and I'm not joking. Because I'm not joking when I said I left this fucking country the last time that orange turd won, and I was gone for 3 years. I'm trying to get my ass out of here again. I'm trying to get out of here and possibly permanently taking my ass to Canada. Shit. And if my mom will go with me, we out. But if y'all are interested in getting in jumping ship, just in case this motherfucker takes us to Rome and back, here are 9 more of the best countries for Americans to move to, and I'm gonna tell you, they're also easy and all that other shit. I'm gonna be reporting it from different areas because I'm gonna just keep looking for it. So for millions of Americans, the ultimate dream is to strike out and build a new life abroad. Fuck that shit. If you're interested in getting the hell out of here, we ain't even going through that. So how do we determine the best countries for Americans? Well, one, I'm not even going to, look, I'm just going to summarize that shit because you should know. Factor in the quality of life, the cost of living, immigration process, job markets, cultural attractions, and natural beauty, okay? Fuck natural beauty. I went to fucking Korea, and if you ever seen one of their damn public bathrooms, ain't shit beautiful about that. That's just disgusting. But anyways, but consider that it's mainly money. You want to be careful about the money issue. Moving on, what country is the easiest for Americans to move to? Well, for me, I moved out of this fucker about 3 times, and each one was into Asia. Each time I went through a job agency or a job program. Like the first time I went through a government program in Korea. The second time I got tricked because I didn't realize that was Nova. They changed their motherfucking name. I'll never do that shit again. And then the last time, I never do that shit again ever. I will never go to a brand new school again. I ended up doing about 3-4 motherfuckers jobs. Never again. Anyways, because ease can mean different things to different people, it's tough to pick just one country. If easy proximity to the U.S., then Mexico, Panama, and Costa Rica are solid choices. For Spanish-speaking Americans, these picks would also eliminate any language barriers, though there are plenty of English speakers in larger cities, especially in the countries as well. Okay? For ease in sorting out paperwork, it's worth considering a country that offers a digital nomad visa. Let me say that again. You would be looking for a digital nomad visa. It is a temporary permit that allows visitors to stay in a country for up to a year, often with the option to extend while they work remotely. Spain, Portugal, Italy, France, Norway, Switzerland. I can get her to Switzerland. I think I can get her to Switzerland. And Greece, among others, all offer digital nomad visas for nationals from non-European Union countries. Japan also has a digital nomad visa, but for only 6 months. Yeah, I ain't doing that, and I owe them taxes. Once I get some money, I gotta pay them if I ever want to go back there. Anyways, what countries do most U.S. citizens move to? We're finding that Americans are moving to Mexico, Canada, and Portugal. Yet the live and work anywhere movement is broadening the choices being made to include Indonesia, Thailand, and Philippines, says Andrew Jernigan, CEO of Insured Nomads, a global provider of international health insurance for expats and remote workers. I need to look into more remote work. I got to get the hell out of here. Meanwhile, Jen Barnett, co-founder of Expat C, a site that helps Americans move abroad, says her company offers a quiz called the Expat C's Test, which 110,000 clients have taken. This gives the company insight into why clients want to move abroad, as well as their budget, life stages, and other factors. The quiz then uses data to recommend countries to move to, she says, and the top recommendations according to their quiz answers are Portugal, Greece, France, Spain, Switzerland, Austria, Slovenia, hell no. The Netherlands. I'm not going anywhere that has the in it anymore. Fuck that shit. The is out. Any place with the in it, I'm out. Mexico and Norway. These are great options for anyone looking for a lively expat community. However, they are not the only best countries for Americans to move. Consider this short list. Panama. We already talked about that. I won't get into it right now, but maybe I'll hit some of these countries if you're interested. Put a country that I've mentioned that you're interested in, and I'll do a deep dive on that bitch during one of these damn podcasts. Spain. Spain's another one if you're interested. I'm not that interested. Japan. I owe them money, but I would like to live there. I really do. They have the nicest bathrooms. Mexico. No, the water. The water fucks me up. Thailand. Well, I've never drank the water, but I heard about it. Nah, I'm good. Thailand. Yeah, I had a friend tell me they tried to sell him a partner. I don't need people selling me stuff. I'm asexual. That's how I am right now. Costa Rica, mosquitoes for me, but I would go. No, wait a minute, I saw a volcano, but still, I'd rather a volcano than that turd. Portugal, I'm actually part Portuguese, but I don't really want to go there. I really don't. The United Arab Emirates, nah, not for me. If you're a man, that's probably not bad for you, but nah, I do deep research afterwards before I even go somewhere. Italy, if you're interested, I don't want to be that close to the Vatican, really. That's terrifying. And that's it for my list tonight. If you're interested in any of those places, please write in the comments at the bottom. Let me know, and I will check up on it, and I'll report on it next week. Because I'm telling you right now, I am actively looking. I got 2 more years after this year. My shit is up in 2027. I got 2 more years before I gotta renew my passport, damn it. And I'll be damned if I'm dealing with this shit. But anyways, let me see. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, so basically I already did quite a few fuck around and find outs. But believe me, I'm gonna catch up on some other stuff. What I'm about to do now is I'm about to go straight through these. These are, once again, big ups and props to these first timers. It's ridiculous in 2027. We're still first timers in certain things, but I give them all respect, and I'm so glad that these people won their races. So let's check this out. Whew, boy.
And then the smoke got me.
Alyssa Johnson becomes first black woman elected as Jackson County prosecutor. What a very lovely woman. Let's see. Voters in Kansas City, Missouri made a historic choice on election night. On Tuesday, November 5th, Democrat Melissa Johnson was elected as Jackson County prosecutor, making her the first black woman to hold that office per KSHB. Johnson defeated Republican Tracy Chappell in the race for Jackson County prosecutor by a large margin. It's honestly surreal, Johnson said Tuesday night. I'm excited, full, and hopeful, but we know we have a lot of work to do. Johnson will succeed Gene Peters Baker, who has served as Jackson County prosecutor since 2012. Peters Baker was only the second woman to be elected to the position. We must also honor the shoulders on which we stand, and yes, a set of those shoulders belongs to none other than Gene Peters Baker, Johnson said. Johnson previously worked as the director of public safety in Kansas City. Throughout her campaign, Johnson emphasized her upbringing around crime and how she was going to combat the issue. I'm not your average candidate for prosecutor. It's not every day candidates for prosecutor still live in one of the most dangerous parts of Jackson County, she said. Making history is always nice, but what I am most focused on is the results we are to garner. You know what I would like? I would like somebody to be in office that has gotten their footing from the bottom up. I would like someone who actually experienced the shit most of us are experiencing, so when they go into office, they realize it's not all about the money, motherfucker. We helped you get up there, damn it. You know what we went through. Help our asses out. Shit. Anyways, Aaliyah, I hope I'm saying that right. Aaliyah Gaskin becomes first black woman mayor of Alexandria. Why do we keep having all these firsts? Voters in Alexandria, Virginia made a historic pick on election night on Tuesday, November 5th. Democrat Alicia Gaskin. How we got all these damn Democrats winning, but we still lost with a goddamn lawyer. Anyways, Leah Gaskin was elected as the mayor of Alexandria per NBC Washington. The win makes Gaskin the first black woman to serve as Alexandria mayor. I wish I could tell you there was one word to describe the feeling, but it's a mix of joy. It's a mix of hope and excitement, Gaskin said in a statement. Gaskin, who was elected to city council in 2021, defeated two other candidates in June's primary to secure the Democratic nominee. She then ran unopposed on election day. I am committed to helping us be a safer, more affordable, and more accessible city, and one that truly works for all of us. Please don't be a Tiffany. That's all I'm asking. Residents also voted on all of Alexandria's council seats. 9 people ran and 6 Democrats won. We have elected an amazing progressive team of Democrats, folks who I know share the same commitment to housing, to child care, to climate change, to gun violence, and other critical issues in our city, Gaskin says. Gaskin, who will replace two-term Mayor Justin Wilson, also acknowledged historic achievement as Vice President Kamala Harris came shy of making history in the White House. I had deep hope that last night mine would not be the only historic election, that I would be sharing the history with our first female president, Gaskin said. I'm standing in the hope. I feel confident Alexandrians have elected the right people to lead us through. I ain't even gonna goddamn lie. I done voted for the damn woman both times. Not just Kamala, I done voted for Hillary. That's damn right. I know she was running against Obama, but I'd rather her get a shot at her than him. That's the reason why, really. Because honestly, I just really wanted a Democrat in the office. And yeah, I figured she had a better chance of surviving. So yeah. Anyways, I left another one down before I forget. Janelle Bynum makes a history as Oregon's first black representative. God damn. Janelle Bynum has been projected to win a historic seat in Congress on Friday, November 8th. Bynum was declared the winner of Oregon's highly contested 5th congressional district race. Per Oregon Live, vote tallies showed Bynum defeated her Republican challenger, Representative Lori Chavez DeRember, 48% to 45%. Bynum will make history as Oregon's first black representative. I am beyond honored, Bynum said in a statement on Friday. My work has always been a love letter to Oregon's children. I ran for office to make their futures brighter, and I'll do just that in Washington. For their education, for their reproductive freedoms, for their job opportunities, so much more. Bynum's win also marks an important victory for Democrats who will reclaim the district after Chavez that's what it says. Flipped it red in 2022. The race for Oregon's 5th congressional district was considered a toss-up by experts who said the results would be influential in determining which party controls the House. Republicans have control of both the presidency with Donald Trump's election and the Senate. As of Friday, Republicans needed to win 7 more seats, and Democrats need 17 to have a House majority. So I guess we're still waiting for that shit. So we're not sure if they have it, but I'm telling you right now, some of y'all motherfuckers need to do some soul searching if you actually are going to support that weirdo, because the rest of us are in trouble. Whoo! But anyways, let's check this one out. This one is actually a heartfelt one. It's a good this one is a good story, damn it. That's the best I can say.
Emotional content.
College student raising 5 siblings after mom's unaliving gifted $40K and a new car. Honestly, he needs a bit more, but still, that's good. A Michigan State football player, my cousin went to that school, who made headlines after becoming the legal guardian of his 4 minor siblings following their mother's unaliving, has been gifted for his selfless act. Amorian Smith, a 21-year-old defensive back at Michigan State, has been balancing life on the field with the aftermath of the unaliving of his mother, Gala? It's not Gaia, I'm telling you, it's Gala. Gala Gilliam unalived of breast cancer at age 41. That's so young. On August 8th. Gilliam was survived by her, Smith, and her 5 other children. Armand 16, Avon 15, Ariel 11, Leon 19, Amaria 2. What is with all the A's? Just like my damn brother. whom the football player is raising following her unaliving in September. Smith became the legal guardian for his four youngest siblings. Smith's 19-year-old sister, Leon, helps take care of their younger siblings while he spends his days at Michigan State and playing for the Spartans. I hope they're cutting him checks. The siblings have been relying on money raised from a GoFundMe and taking Uber rides to get from place to place. Good Morning America helped the family out this week by gifting Omarion with a $40,000 check, a new car, and a trip to Disneyland. How about y'all take the money from the trip to Disneyland and make sure that they can go to school? How about that? Huh? We want to celebrate the bond that you and your siblings have with each other, host Michael Strahan told Omarion, who appeared on Wednesday, November 6th episode of GMA with his brother Armand. This is a blessing, Omarion said. Strahan took the siblings outside to reveal their new GMC Acadia. This is crazy, man, Omarion said. There's not enough words to explain. I don't know. I'm feeling love. This is ridiculous. You can't tell which one is which in this picture. I suggest you get glasses. We see the love you show to your siblings and to everybody every day. So you're an inspiration to us, all of you, Strahan said. We just wanted to help you guys as much as we can. And you can watch this on YouTube or anywhere you really want to. It's a heartfelt story, and I'm so glad for him. I hope he is a good student. I hope his grades are great. And I hope he is scoring score after score after score. Good luck to you, young king. That's all I got to say about that. And I'm so glad I had something good to say about that. Let's see. What's this next story? Next story is more of a celebrity thing. So I'm going to do my commercial. I need to drink something before I get into this. It's good, but at the same time, I need a drink. Hold on.
It's me and the fam. It's me and the fam. It's me and the fam. It's me and the. It's me and the fam. Yeah. It's me and the fam. See my little Tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's gon' style us in some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
Alright, so I'm back. The piano lesson is about legacy for a family at its center and the Washingtons. When did I record? I could have sworn I recorded this before, but here go the family, and why the hell do I see... Damn, he looked like a kind of young Morgan Freeman. No, I don't know what I'm looking at there. Well, everybody knows Samuel. That's the best I can say. So this was reported yesterday. Storied actor Denzel Washington has taken on the project of adapting August Wilson's cycle of 10 plays that portray slices of black life in each decade of the 1900s. But it is Washington's kids, John David Washington, Malcolm Washington, and executive producer Katia Washington, who have taken the baton for the piano lesson, one of Wilson's 2 Pulitzer Prize winning works. John David, a Golden Globe nominated actor in his own right, stars alongside Till, star Danielle Deadwyler. Malcolm, John David's brother, makes his directorial debut in the film, set in the 1930s during the Great Depression. Not as bad as this one. Boy Willie, played by John David, has come to Pittsburgh from Mississippi with a truck full of watermelons he intends to sell. But he's really there to cash in on his family's prized piano, a priceless heirloom kept in his sister's home, to buy the land of the man who once enslaved his family. Standing in his way is his sister Bernice, portrayed by Deadwyler, who refuses to sell the piano. For the mother of one, the piano with the faces of their ancestors carved into it is their family legacy. I wouldn't sell it either. Damn, I understand now. That's a hard decision. Shit. And though she still will not play it, she cannot let Boy Willie sell it. I wouldn't let him either. John David told NBC News he was pulled to the piano lesson because I needed to find myself. It was forcing me to answer questions I maybe have been avoiding for a long time within myself. With my spirituality, with my faith, with my upbringing, Malcolm said he felt a similar pull. In our life, We go through these cycles of being concerned with some part of ourselves, that of yourself that you're trying to wrestle with, trying to have some deeper understanding of yourself in some way. And where I was at that time, the piano lesson was the salve for that, he said. It was both a thrilling, exciting read, but also dug into these deeper ideas of identity, ancestry, and lineage. I was trying to reconcile for myself. He said Julie Dash's 1991 film Daughters of the Dust and Barry Jenkins' Oscar winning 2016 film Moonlight inspired him to dig deeper in his feature film debut Without Fear. Both of those filmmakers are huge influences for me because they are able to portray the black body and experience with such visual poetry, he said. I think some films that come through the traditional studio system look at the black experience as this rugged, raw, gritty experience, where sometimes there's a lot of other feelings in there. There's a lot of other colors in the palette, Malcolm said, and that was something that we were after. This kind of heightened poetry, both in character and imagining, and visualizing their desire, their imagining their nightmares, their fears, their anxieties, but always putting in through this filter of beauty in some way, poetry in some way, because it's all connected in that way. Deadweiler said she was drawn to her character's internal push and pull of trying to be a devout mother, trying to consider what it means to be in the potential of a new relationship, while navigating this new world and space that she's in. I feel like that's just been the last 10 years of my life. What else? That's a very inspiring picture, actually. Not bad. I get that she's laboring on so many levels: grief and loss, memory, motherhood, the potential of love, and then these other forces that are drawing in her into her unknown self, into a greater sense of self, she added. Caught between Boy Willie and Bernice is Samuel L. Jackson's Doker, their uncle who referees their many battles. I'm going to just say the uncle. Fuck that man. Jackson goes back to Wilson's beginnings. He played Boy Willie in 1987's premiere of the piano lesson at the Yale Repertory, that's what it says, theater, and was the, I'm sure, repository, anyways, and was the understudy for the role when the show debuted on Broadway 3 years later. When Jackson's wife, LaTanya Richardson Jackson, revived the play for the Broadway in 2022, Jackson handed the reins to John David and nestled into the role of the uncle alongside him. John David says he felt the pressure to live up to the role. Jackson originated with director Lloyd Richards. They were crafting the huge monologues every night that you have to learn. And now I'm saying these words that he spoke first in front of him every night, he said. So there was an immense amount of pressure. Feel like this might end up like another original A Color Purple, or the ladies of Brewster Square? I forgot, man. Encouragement from Jackson and actor Michael Potts, who performed in several Wilson's plays and appears in the film, helped John David feel welcome, he said. That gave me the confidence that if they think I'm good enough to do it, and if I got their trust, then I'm on the right path. Their father, Denzel Washington, began fulfilling a duty to adapt Wilson's century cycle of 10 plays within his 2016 film Fences, serving as both star and director. His co-star Viola Davis won her first Oscar for the film, set in 1957. Washington then followed 4 years later with the 1920 set Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, also starring Davis. It was Chadwick Boseman's final on-screen performance before he died from cancer in 2020. Charles Dutton and Alfre Woodard starred in the film adaptation of the piano lesson in 1995, a decade before Wilson's death. Who died? Who died? Wilson. I'm confused now. Wilson. Where does Wilson come from? Is that the writer Wilson? Okay, yeah. And now, at the helm of the latest version of Wilson's revered work are the Washington brothers and their sister Katia, who is an executive producer. Their mother and Denzel Washington's wife, Pauletta Washington, appears in the film with their sister, Olivia Washington. Weeks before the adaptation hit movie theaters, it was screened at Morehouse College in Atlanta, John David's alma mater. He said the event was emotional for him and Detweiler, an alum of a neighboring Spelman College, especially during the historical black college's joint homecoming dubbed Spell House in October. Let's see. So as y'all can see, kneeling down is where, okay, Malcolm. I believe that's Malcolm, and the one in the with the hat on, I believe that is John David right there. I never would have thought I would bring a film that I'm so proud of that really helped me become, or at least I believe, the artist I want to be back to the school that helped me mold me as a man, he said. We're talking about legacy, Detweiler said, and so if this piece is about legacy, the Morehouse Spelman connection is a major footprint in legacy building. To look at students eager and super excited, all their hands up to ask questions in the Q&A, wanting to take a picture because I think this is significant and they understand their significance. It's just beautiful to do that. I agree with you, and that's great, but all I'm going to ask you is to be ready, because this damn cycle here in government, I feel like we all going to have to seriously hold hands and be tighter with each other. We're going to have to get over like this bullshit, the crab mentality, all of this. We're going to have to hang tight, because this motherfucker here. But anyways, here's some health stuff for y'all.
We are at war.
After a contentious and emotional election, what now? The Joy Lady, Tracy Michael, there is an apostrophe between the E and the L. I'm not sure what to do with that. Louis Giggets weighs in. She is a writer and Black Joy advocate. What the hell is Black Joy? We already had Trans Joy. Now we got Black Joy. I'm black. I don't know what Black Joy is. I have not felt joy in a long time. I'm feeling it now, but I ain't felt joy in a fucking long time. Just being black is a job. Shit. If you're struggling emotionally and don't know where to find hope and joy after the results of the 2024 U.S. presidential election, you're not alone. Shit, I'm on new medication. In addition to roughly half of the country, even the self-proclaimed Joy Lady, Miss Gidgets, because I ain't saying all that, is having a hard time in the election's aftermath. Sis is struggling, she admitted to the Griot. There she is. I hope that's her. The thought leader, writer, and storyteller explained that in the first few days following the election, she's been struggling to know how to guide others towards joy in such a way that it doesn't feel like I'm diminishing their insights, righteous rage, the righteous grief, and sorrow that they are feeling. Not going too far into this, because basically there was another story, and it basically said the same damn thing that she said about, everybody is basically kind of depressed. Anybody with a damn soul, and everyone is trying to get over, this abysmal election, because it just told a lot of people what America really thinks of us. I mean, seriously, how the hell you got an expert over here and you gonna give the goddamn bomb to the dumbass over there? But anyways, get post-election stress support from LeBron James, John Legend, Erykah Badu, and more through meditation apps. Man, god dang it, that was bait right there. But yeah, so that's another thing. A lot of people are going through depression. It was really, I'm not even gonna lie, I was up there because I was messed up with it, because Project 2025 got me just shook. But anyways, popular sleep and meditation app Headspace is offering post-election day specials, including 14-day free trials. But real talk, just try and calm down, unwind, and understand that if you pay attention to the news and I'm not about to plug this shit. Fuck that. If you pay attention to the news and all that good stuff, understand that this bastard, just because those red jackasses were making moves, doesn't mean that other people with a conscience weren't making moves. So from what I understand, there have been some things that have been implemented, so dumbass doesn't bring us to Rome proportions again. I swear, but I'm still talking about it, and I will be back again with some more information on how the hell to get out of this damn country. I did it before and I'll do it again. But that's it, because like I said, I wasn't going to spend a whole bunch of time on that shit, because shit, I've been depressed longer than before this motherfucker even ran for office the first damn time, way before. So anyways, let's get into some more information. for you black women who might be or may be in fear of breast cancer. Let's check it out. I didn't want that. I'm not doing that.
We are at war.
All right, so singer and oh Lord, I need to do that. Singer Shanice reveals breast cancer journey, urges others not to skip mammograms. If you can get them early, you'll live. I got my first one about 3 years ago, and I'm still pissed off about it. I'm pissed off from the first one and the last one. She looked good for her age. She does. I wish she had kept in the limelight. Mammograms can be scary, but as R&B singer Shanice knows, not getting them can lead to a scarier result. A mammogram in her mid-40s led to the misdiagnosis of an ultimately benign cyst as cancerous mass. While the outcome was positive, the health scare was enough to compel I Love Your Smile singer to avoid subsequent mammograms, which are recommended annually after the age of 40. So if you're over 40 and you ain't got one, take your ass to the hospital, please. Because of the fear that I had when they thought they saw something, I didn't go for 8 years. Shanice, full name Shanice Wilson Knox, told Good Morning America, "You need your ass whooped," during a recent appearance. I don't know who the hell that woman is now. Anyways, overcoming her fear of further misdiagnosis, the now 51-year-old singer finally returned for another scan in March after feeling a lump in her breast. The results revealed another frightening and this time accurate diagnosis. The mother of two was diagnosed with ductal carcinoma in situ, or DCIS. I wish they would have told me that first. An early form of breast cancer that can develop inside the milk ducts on one or both breasts. While DCIS is non-aggressive, typically non-invasive, and easily treatable, it is also compromising 20% to 25% of new breast cancer diagnosis each year, according to the Cleveland Clinic. Among the risk factors is dense breast tissue, I have that, a condition that is more common in black women, great, and can make mammograms more difficult to read, as dense breast tissue and tumors show up similarly in imaging. Notably, DCIS cases have been on the rise, a trend experts believe is due to lower rates of diagnosis and treatment. For Shanice, the diagnosis led her to opt for a double mastectomy. Oh shit. A procedure she underwent in May. The surgery proved more crucial than initially thought, as it revealed a stage 1 centimeter tumor in one of her breasts. Damn! When I had my surgery and they told me I had cancer, I literally lost my smile, she told GMA host Michael Strahan. He is busy. She kept both her diagnosis and double mastectomy quiet for months. In September, she shared her story on Instagram, including a video of herself in the hospital ahead of surgery. "This is the hardest thing I've ever had to face in my life, but I know God is with me and everything's gonna go well," she said in a clip. Because I've given up on that one right there. Whew. In the caption of the post, she elaborated on her diagnosis and treatment, thanking both her medical team and community of family, friends, and additional health practitioners, including her longtime husband and former reality show co-star, actor-comedian Flex Alexander. "Thank God I caught it early. I wasn't ready to talk about it then, but I'm strong enough to talk about it now," she wrote, urging others to be vigilant about their breast health. "Please, everyone, get checked." See, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to stop real quick and just say, you shouldn't do what she did. When you find something wrong, bring your ass back the next year. Bring your ass back in 6 months. Don't sit on it because you scared, because that shit gonna get worse. She could have probably prevented even the one that she found because she went. She could have prevented that lump. She could have prevented losing her titties. Maybe she done with them, but maybe she might have wanted to keep them. I'm just saying. But she could have prevented that had she not waited 8 fucking years. I'm just saying. Speaking with GMA, she echoed that advice, telling the host, "I just want to tell women how important it is to get your mammograms. If I would have gone sooner, I would have caught my breast cancer when it was just at stage 0. Yeah, I just said that. Put that fear aside," she continued. If you get checked early, you can beat this thing. It's not a death sentence. If you can get there early, you'll live. Now cancer-free and titty-free. Shanice assured viewers there is not only life but joy on the other side of breast diagnosis. I want to come on to the show to encourage women that you have to keep smiling. She said, I got my smile back. Now, I'm sorry if y'all think I'm being mean, but real talk, 8 years. Okay, 8. I skipped 1 pap smear. And them motherfuckers getting me next year because they told me at my age I don't need to do it every year. But shit, they probably said that because I'm asexual and I have no sex life. But either way, I got that damn pap smear and I'm still good. No, actually I got the invasive one, this year. I skipped last year and I got it this year. Because at my age, I can skip a year. But I cannot skip the breast thing. So I have not skipped any of those fuckers. And they hurt and they bug the shit out of me every time. But you know what? I don't have a choice. Because, it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's like, I have no choice. If I have to get it done, I have to get it done. Because I'm not about to scare it. I'm already stressed. I don't need, anything else. Okay, now we about to go look at some goofy ass news again, as we usually do, because somebody's always doing something weird. So before I do it, because this will probably be my last commercial, we at the end. Everybody's been quiet. Like I said, I'm not ignoring you. If you did say something, I can't see shit. So I'm so sorry. But once again, if you like what I'm doing, if you have any suggestions, come at me the right way. I'm about to do my last commercial, and then I'll see you on the flip side.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little kitty, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's gon' buy hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
Y'all can cancel me if you want. You can say I'm shaming if you want. I don't give a shit. I'm shaming. If you, in this day and age, in this climate and shit, got a damn python and you can't keep a hold of that shit, you need to get your ass whooped and go to jail. I don't want a damn python coming around me. Pet python missing for 2 months, found at Chile. 2 months? What the fuck? Was he in the food? I'm curious. You said you found him at Chili's. Was he in the food is what I want to know. So, a large ball python found slithering in the parking lot of Chili's restaurant in North Carolina turned out to have been an escaped pet missing for 2 months. The Charlotte, it starts with an S. Police department said on social media that officers apprehended the slithering suspect outside of the local Chili's eatery. We believe this may have been someone's pet and got loose, police wrote. The female snake was later returned to her owner, local resident Christian Shield. Christian, get your ass whooped. The beautiful snake is my baby girl, Una. Why did you name that motherfucker? Apparently, Una don't like you. Una ran away. Shield told WEC-TV, she is the best snake anyone could ever have, and I've been missing her deeply for the past 2 months. If Una was such a great snake, why did she leave for 2 months? Shield said Una is now recovering from her time on the loose. No, she ain't. She's trying to escape again. She has rubs on her or burns on her, which I gotta treat tonight with some iodine and polysporin. She was looking for her habitat, and she was very dehydrated, Shield said. I had to give her a bath with electrolytes in it. She was just chugging water, but other than that, she's a happy girl. How can you tell? It's a snake. Snakes don't got eyelids. Do they? Do they have eyelids? I gotta go check that out. Yeah. Take care of your pets. And if your pet ain't got no legs and your pet runs away, you need your ass whooped. How the hell it ain't got no legs? How do you? Why? How? I'm confused. I can't. You know what? Good night. I love y'all, and without y'all, I wouldn't be here. I'm gonna go think about this shit and sit down. So here's my outro. Good night, y'all. I love y'all. Please, stay with me. Good grief.
I can't stay. Though I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul.